There's like, oh look, an M5 competition. All right, guys, so this is what's gonna have to happen. I'm gonna do it from a 30 roll, and we're gonna see. I think we could take it. What do you guys think? Sport Plus mode with Eco Charge? I think we could work out. Hey guys, welcome back to the F90 channel. Chris here with the 2021 E60. No, it's not the E63. It's the E45. It's Chris here with the facelifted E-Class, the new 2021 e450 4MATIC, and we're gonna do a how it feels to drive sort of video, kind of what I feel like from the driver's seat. I'm actually really interested about the electrical component of this car. I'm trying out a different position here because we don't have too much time with this car, but I'm trying to GoPro up here and kind of overlay it with my expressions as well. So let's see what we got. What we're gonna do first is gonna try the different modes. So let's turn it on, foot on the brake. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna start off in eco mode. All right, so let's see how this does. It would help if I put it into drive. So immediately the steering is very light, and the steering wheel is really nice to grab onto. When you're turning, it's interesting because everything feels very soft. It's like as if the actual body control from the car is soft as hell. So let's see if we go over some bumps. Yeah, you barely feel anything when you go over the bumps. Let's go over these here. Very soft. So again, this is gonna be a very comfortable car compared to other harsh cars. I mean, this feels really awesome. Drives very, very softly. So you have eco mode, you have comfort mode, you have sport, and I believe there's a sport plus setting. Let's see. Yes, there's a sport plus setting. So we're gonna try all those out. Eco is fine. I do want to give it a try in eco, and before we go on the highway and see what it does. So let's see here. We're in eco and. Okay, so when I floored it there, there's just a hint of delay before the transmission shifts or downshifts, and then as well you get this electrical hit right away. Let me see, because I see there it's using the power, now it's charging the battery. So I'm gonna let this guy go. Okay, we're gonna do our little test here. Very quiet car. Like I said, we're driving. I mean, maybe eco's a bit too soft, too subtle. Maybe it's not explosive off the line exactly. But if you're driving on eco mode, you're not going to be, exploding off the line anyway. But you can get going. Just really want to see how the electrical kind of works together with the combustion engine. Let's go to comfort. See if that's any better. It's a little better. Sharper throttle for sure. It's a nice linear power band, so it just keeps building. Very, very good. Of course, you have a downshift. Okay. Yeah. Very soft riding car. Compared to the AMGs that I drive, this is awesome. Driving this every day. It actually feels more like the M5, the F90 M5. But for everyday driving, oh, this is awesome. I don't even have to comment on any of the bumps at all. So from a driving point of view, fantastic. As for drive comfort. Let's put it into, I'm not even going to, go to Sport Plus. Do I have paddles here? I do have paddles, but why is it not letting me? Oh, there we go, manual 1. All right, took a couple times there. Let's see what this inline 6 has to offer. Actually moves out quite quick. Has a nice sound to it too, actually. It actually sounds more like a V8 than it does an inline 6. I might be crazy, but let's see. Yeah, pickup is really good because, okay, so electric motor, I feel like it comes in right away, right before I start going onto the power. So it's just very slight. Again, it's only 21 horsepower, so it's very, 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 very slight. Pickup from lower gears is good. Oh yeah, if you want to pass people, this thing is great with the electrical motor, as well as you know, actually picking the gears where you want it to be. Wow. Okay, this is good. Because I know some electrical systems, they seem to, you know, they'll hit you with electric torque and then there's a lag and then the engine comes out after, and it's supposed to kind of work together like a you know, like a, I don't know, marriage? No. like a well-oiled machine. It's supposed to work together. It's supposed to, you know, help with the lag that you have from the transmission. But some systems just don't really do it that way. So this actually seems to be pretty good. Let's see what we got. Sounds very good, and also wants to continue accelerating. This is a car that wants to continue accelerating. So you're decently into the seat, actually. So what is this, 260 something horsepower? So this is very, it's good. Actually feels kind of like the S4 in a way. But that electrical assistance really, I love the hold feature in these cars. The electrical assistance really comes into play when you're just about to go into the power. When you're just about to go into the power, it gives you just a little bit, like, just a little bit. It's almost not intrusive. You almost don't feel it. Just a little bit of electric, and then it kind of takes over. So it's just very small amount. Can we go? There we go. Yeah, but see, from a stop, the pedal is very sensitive in Sport Plus. I think it's the electrical portion. Yeah, the electrical really helps out with the pickup. Yeah, it's near instantaneous. It's not like a Tesla or the Porsche Taycan or anything. It's just that much better than a combustion engine with the electric motor. Very interesting. Does sound very good though. Downshifts are a bit delayed. Again, this is not a sports car. Just a little bit. But a very, very nice riding car. Actually, this is great. I mean, the noise it makes is really good. I'm not sure if it comes out on camera. I'm pleasantly surprised. You know, with those fake exhaust vents and everything, I wasn't sure exactly what was going to happen, but this rides really, really well. And then let's put it actually into comfort. Okay. I'm actually hard. How do you get back into it? And it can be quiet. Very cool. Very interesting car to drive. You know, I have the difference where I have the AMGs, then you go into this car, so it can't be too biased saying, oh, it's not too fast, because it's a quick car, and when you really need it to pass, and really the electrical motor is there to help you to pass, you know, just to kind of take over with the lag, and it does the job fine. You know, if you want to pass somewhere, you want to go on a highway, it just gives you just that extra oomph that you need. I don't know what else you could actually want. You know, it's a nice riding car too. For every day, this is awesome. Whereas some cars are very stiff, even in the comfort settings, they're really stiff. This is a welcome change, I have to say. Very nice. Let's go here. Steering is very light also. It turns pretty quick, but it's very light. Then hitting these bumps right here, I barely even feel any of that. I know the camera's shaking, but barely anything. Wow. Very nice. I'm pleasantly surprised, actually. No, very nice riding car, I have to say. Very nice. Okay, let's go back into Sport Plus. Yeah, immediately the engine downshifts. It's a little bit more aggressive. The Sport Plus is still sporty enough. It's not that it's super crazy aggressive, but it's, yeah, the pickup is right there. That's awesome. Actually, let me see if the pickup is there in comfort, in manual mode also. I know some of these people are going to be driving it in auto when they get it, which I understand. Oh, let's go this way. Let's not talk to our friends from Edison here. All right. It's nice to be back in the sedan also. Driving SUV every day feels a little weird. Let's go on to this road here. And we'll see what the pickup is like in comfort mode. In manual. Very quiet. Extremely quiet, actually. All right, here we go. So second gear, and let's try second gear. It's not. It doesn't pick up as well as it does in the Sport Plus setting, to be honest. Yeah, there's a delay and nothing really happens. You hear the turbo spool and then it kind of kicks in. So maybe the electrical assistance isn't or maybe you have to be higher in RPM. Let me see. That doesn't seem too bad. Let's check it out. Actually, this is third gear, so let's try out second gear. Yeah, it's not as aggressive as in Sport Plus, which we knew already because Sport Plus is the more aggressive setting, but it's all right for everyday driving. I think it's just a little bit too laggy. I think I'd probably drive it in Sport, not Sport Plus every day. But if I was on a long trip, I'd probably put it into Eco or Comfort, to be completely honest. So let's give it a try in Sport Plus. The problem is I don't know how to go back into automatic because this thing doesn't have a manual symbol anywhere. Let's see. There has to be an easier way, which I have no idea how to. Okay, it says D1. Awesome. All right. So we're going to give this a try in Comfort first. So we're going to try out Comfort Automatic, then we're going to try out Sport Plus Automatic also, and then see if there's any difference between those two at all. But it's a nice place to sit. I actually really like the gray with the white on the inside. Very cool. Yeah. Pickup from when you press on the gas lightly from a stop is okay. I don't know what this guy's... No, there we go. Yeah, it has to down... Yeah. Well, but see, pickup is good. When the downshifts and goes, it goes. It goes really well. So comfort is like, there's just a slight lag of delay because you're still in comfort moving along, so it's not gonna be anything crazy, but the pickup still there, just needs to get down to the right power band in order to do it. I initially thought the electric motors would maybe help with that while it's downshifting to go, but it's still very good. I think for everyday driving this is a little bit more than ample that you need, but very nice. Let's give Sport Plus a try in D1, so in drive. It's funny, when you shift between the modes, you could feel the transmission move forward a bit. When you go in between comfort, let's go sport. Yeah, you feel it lurch a bit every time you switch. I've never had it in any other Mercedes car before. I'm not sure it's because of the electric motor, but you feel kind of jerk forward and back a little bit when you're switching the modes. It might be the electric motor. Yeah, now with more stuff going into, you know, electric tech, hybrid tech, or all electric actually, it's kind of the way of the future. But this car is for someone, you know, if you commute every day and want something comfortable, this is great. It's quiet. You can make it loud when you want to. It actually sounds very nice. It's comfortable. The steering is very comfortable. The pickup is good. These lights are way too long. Oh, man. It really just, from a stop, it picks up so well. It's like insane. So if we're just driving along, you know, it's like in fourth gear and I wanted to let's like floor it. Let's see what happens. All right, so it's good, it's decent, but that's in comfort, right? Yes, that's in comfort. So it's decent. It's pretty good. I think, oh no, that was actually in Sport Plus, guys. That was actually in Sport Plus. I don't know, maybe I'm just used to driving in manual all the time where I'm able to pick the gear and at the right RPM and be in the power band the whole time whenever I want to actually pass somebody. This is more of like a swell of power. It isn't just immediate hit. From a stop, you get immediate hit of the electrical power because it is so jerky when you're not used to it with this EQ charge power. Let's see. That starts off actually in second gear. Interesting. But now I'm in individual, which I don't want to be. I want to be sport. Oh. And that holds the gear all the way, huh? All right. Interesting. Go downshift. It's not an immediate downshift, it's kind of like a slowly lagging downshift. Let's try here, upshifts. Okay, there's just a slight delay. Isn't really too bad, but for an everyday driver, I mean, it's still really quick. It's just the I don't know if you guys can hear it on the camera. Yeah, but the downshifts aren't like an immediate downshift. It's more just a slight delay, but again, this is more of a commuter car than anything. But it drives really, really well. Damn. I wish they had this type of comfort in all those crazy super sedans that they have. Why don't they have this as comfort? And then you can make everything super, super stiff in like the race and Sport Plus modes. I don't really understand that, but yeah, I don't really have any issues besides oh, actually, I wanted to talk about the the touch here. So sometimes, like here I'm using it, you have to do like a full swiping motion in order to get it to work. You can't do like a half. Sometimes it doesn't register the half step. See, like right there. Oh no, it did. We have to do like a full range. I think if you practice or if you use it every day, you get used to it. But I think sometimes it doesn't register what you need. The clicks, they do register. But it's actually, let me see. What about the volume? It's just, okay, so you use it just like a scroll wheel. It's just, it's weird because there's no scroll wheel, it's just this, but it works exactly the same way. So that's like, oh look, an M5 competition. All right guys, so this is what's gonna have to happen. I'm gonna do it from a 30 roll. And we're gonna see, I think we could take it. What do you guys think? Sport Plus mode with Eco Charge? I think it could work out. Yeah, I think I could take it. I think if I do it from 20, I can take it. Maybe from a dead stop. The launch control's a little finicky on the F90s. I don't really have anything bad to say because I have to take this from a view of a commuter, you know? The turning's great, the ride is great, brakes feel fine, transmission shifts up really well and comfort by itself. When you're in the sportier settings, you know, you kind of feel it's like a little bit sporty, a little lurching, just to give you like that little bit extra thrill. I mean, it has the new infotainment system here, so I don't... Hey, Mercedes.
How can I help?
Yeah, so it has the MBUX too, you know, it's... Oh, well, there goes the M5. Yeah, he went for it. We have to review the M5 on channel. I've driven it before, but I need to give my honest review of it. It's an interesting car. Yeah, but this rides really well. I don't really have any issues with this thing. Let's see, pick up. Yeah, it does everything pretty well, guys. That's in Sport Plus too, so. This is again manual mode, so I'm kind of selecting to being in the power range. I usually like to live above like 3,500 RPM. Oh, sorry, 3,000 RPM when I floor stuff, when I floor it. But very, very nice. Yeah, I think I like the turning a lot on this car. Very nice. It feels very, very good. It just feels very smooth. It feels very smooth. You have that power when you want it to be there. Oh, and there's that kind of traffic intersection assistance, traffic light assistance, camera view. Yeah, I can see why some people actually go for the 450 instead of you know, a 53 or the AMG type models, since it's actually very comfortable. It's quiet, you know. And the power that you do have is enough, especially driving around here. Yeah, sometimes you don't even have a chance to actually explore all that stuff. So here from the sea, feels really good. If you want to do like a second gear pull, actually from I think from a stop, it's very good. It's like you get hit with the electric torque and then the revs take over, so that's really interesting. Second gear is good as too. The second gear is good too, should I say? And then third gear, it's more like a swell of power when you kind of let it do itself in automatic. But if you drive in manual mode and trying to pick your own gears, can't really pick out anything I don't like so far. Yeah. Wow, I really love the steering on this. Look at that, sounds very good. Sounds really good, guys. Sounds really, really good. Let's go into a second gear. Yeah, it's just the downshifts. You don't have any like, in the downshifts you don't have any sort of audible changes. Kind of like, sort of sounds like that. Whereas, you know, in a comfortable car, you don't really need lightning fast downshifts all the time. You know, upshifts really sound really good. So this is really cool. Let me park in the same spot and then kind of give a final thoughts. Let's check out the parking here. It's like playing a video game with these things, I swear. You just line it up. I don't even look outside anymore. It's just like looking at the cameras and you just park it and that's it. And there it is. Then curb. Boom. Park. Done. And that's it. Guys, as a commuter car, awesome. You have all the latest tech now in this car. It's really well done. I need to drive the BMW and kind of Audi counterparts just to see what it is, but so far this is really great. I think the electric motor is not so much as a gimmick, but I think it shows up in some... I want it to sort of be where engines are really responsive nowadays, especially the Mercedes ones where they're hand-built V8s, but this is, the inline six. It's still really responsive, but I think it's part of the electric motor. I want the electric motor to hit me with the electric torque and then also like come together with the power band of the car. And some cars that I've driven don't really do that well. They kind of do electric and then they stop and then the RPMs go afterwards. It's a weird feeling. So kind of, what's the point, But here it seems like it's integrated really well. Again, it's only 21 horsepower, so you barely feel anything. It's almost like as if they made the inline six a better engine, if that makes more sense. But I think I'm attributing that feeling of having like that smoothness from lower RPMs to the electrical motor. If you're not used to it from a stop, it seems like it really wants to just lurch forward. Even with 21 horsepower, it's like boom, it just wants to go. So that's interesting. So that was a weird feeling, but yeah, I think it feels great. The steering is fantastic. Yeah, turning it is awesome. You get maybe a slight little bit of roll on the turn in, but otherwise, fantastic. Fantastic steering, brakes are fine, transmission, shifts fine, downshifts, again, commuter car, it's not going to be, super crazy quick lightning shifts or anything. Upshifts are awesome. It sounds really good. I'm super surprised that it sounds the way it sounds. Really awesome for an inline six, Upshifts are good. I just really like the way it drives. For driving every day, this is really well done. So again, I want to thank Mercedes-Benz of Edison in Ray Cattina, Mercedes-Benz in Edison, for giving us the car today to do the reviews. Make sure you guys walk in and ask for Manish or Alan, and they'll be sure to help you guys out. Now, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys really like this video. I'm hoping to do other cars. Hopefully, maybe we'll do another Mercedes one, but hopefully branch out and do other makes and models because I really like the interior stuff. I want to give you guys not just super crazy performance cars like an AMG or RS or M models, whatever. I want to give you guys, some regular stuff too, because there's a lot of really cool things and nifty things you get to see from the inside and outside that you might not normally see from reviews or from pictures online. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys leave a like, comment, and leave a like and comment down below, and subscribe if you guys like the content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.